the crowd through my headset. That is how insane that is. So it's good to see the culture really spreading to not just in a single region, it's spreading across a what do you call that? A continent.
Yeah. Now, coming in for the flight path, it seems that game number 3, a lot of players decided to back off from the high tier. They know for a fact 2 games in a row, you keep on contesting at the same spot, you're going to actually taken down too early on. And that's what we've seen from CGG. Now, we do see there's a little bit staggering of coming from the side of Toda. CGG decided to go in for the early jumps at the Blueville side. There is going to be one team that is brave enough to go at the high tier. Not just one, but I think there could be a contest. 2 teams, Flash as well as the team of Buriram United Esports. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
The eternal rivals. They just cannot seem to separate from one another, and we might have a very early first team wipe. Jonah, first one to grab a gun. That means Artemis is going to be sent on the run already. First one happening on off screen, but it's BRU against Team Flash that we are all excited about. Is Yanbin to win that one? Instantly traded back by Wasana as BRU continues to power on the pressure. This early fight means a lot. High tier lose zone is going to decide whether they get to the mid game. Yanbin has already been eliminated. It's Artemis down in the red. But both teams still have 3 more men left alive and make it 2 as BRU loses a second member. Volley gets absolutely ambushed. Jonah trying to play ring around the rosy, jumps around the entrances, but Artemis quick on his wits and focus like a warrior to take him down. Team Flash have just won this one, and it's just up to the last member, Moshi, to bring this back to life. Asana as his wingman as Team Flash gets this patch at Snowfall, and none the wiser. BRU becoming the winner.
Artemis getting the vehicle and decided to back off. This is the retreat that they needed to fight. Despite the fact that knowing the high tier team will be in the side of the team of Buriram United, they know for a fact they have lost this match. Might as well just come back alive again for the next match and just try to get as much coins to revive back the teammate. Only Yabin will be the only one to be covered up. The rest of the players needs to hold off their own position to see if they can find more coins to be revived again. But somehow we do see Buriram also been revived, and here Legalot is taking a really deep into the ocean somehow. All alone. What is he doing?
What is happening? I mean, this is the first time that we see RRQ Kazu have a rough start, at least at this degree. Of course, we also have the Snapdragon performance meter, just constant 59-60 FPS, peak gameplay performance. That's what you like. I believe the one in the Samsung S24 Ultra is the Gen 8 one. So that one, that one is a doozy. I love it. In fact, if you're not at the venue right now and you want to be there, just take a selfie and use the generative edit and make the background the Samyang Mertown Mall. That's how you
nice.
do it. I've seen friends
you
do edits with that.
You already sound like a promo dude, man. Seriously.
Give me that phone, baby. That's all I'm asking for.
Get me your ambassador already.
Give me that phone.
Artemis, I mean, like, one of the players from the Flash, I mean, Shin was taken out by Indostar. 18 years, spot him out all alone by himself, and that was a really good long-range shot. Now, JVE spot meeting off with Onyx Olympus. High ground goes out to them, but again, this is not really a high ground. It's actually a really landscape. Difference-wise, it's going to be Onyx Olympus who try to actually go in for the terminal-wise, but somehow, Kiba will be holding the position on the high ground. Cougar jumps down. Great usage of that portal to hide away, but Cougar is not going to give up. He's going to actually go in for the flank. Jug is right there. He's going to backstab, and Team Onyx Olympus loses one player, and it seems that they also shut down the rest of the players, and Onyx Olympus will be the second team to be wiped out right here at game number 4.
Clean as a whistle, joining Team Flash in the lobby. While the goal portal was a bit questionable. The range not as far-reaching as they would have liked. Attack all around. Not really sure if they want to take on this fight. Foki can try, but it seems like he's already being pressured, and Orgus decides to back off. I mean, JVE, they've done more than enough, and now he's trying to scout out where the members of Attack all around are at. It seems like Hoysang is trying to push up, gets tagged through the glue wall. Grenade launcher in hand. That's the RGS-50 if I ever seen one. As the goal portal still connecting to the back as well. Here comes Orgus, not able to catch the first target. Hoysang blows himself up. This is a disaster if Attack all around wants to avoid one. Foki was able to get a knock onto Potato, but limit with the support from long range down jump guard. Hoysang is also gone from this equation. 2 versus 3 in favor of JVE. Can Foki keep this alive? A shot to the back of Limit's head. It's Foki with 2 in a row. Foki with the corner, and Foki with the wipeout. An ace What is absolute beast of a man?
No! Triple 360 spin all over the place. Folky, that was amazing to shut down the whole entire squad of JV Esports. They bring the fight. They literally finish the fight beautifully. Oh my god.
And it started with in a situation where Hoi Sang blew himself up with the grenade launcher, right? They handicapped themselves unintentionally, and Folky was the hero.
That was just intense. Now going into another area, we got the team of PE Sport fighting off with the Torrad. Quite far away from each other. We got Darkle on the right side, 3 players on the left side. So PE Sport, probably a little bit of damage coming in from the long range of Luzi. Spot him out, shuts down LBT immediately. And it seems that it's going to be an information to be taken for the team of Torrad. They want to go in for a push, but PE Sport does not allow it. They don't want to actually go in, but don't cry. Been tagged off by Darkle. There's going to be another opening for the team of Torrad. And using the portal, beautiful. Torrad is looking for another one. Darkle reposition, spotted out that vehicle. Gonna actually explode it off. Doesn't get it off, but it was a lot of the damage was done. And Nero finally managed to move away safely. But Huang is still in the area though. Huang is holding off his position wise. He's not moving. Could be there's a, I don't know, probably he's having an issue.
No, he's back. There he is.
Oh, he's back. He's finally back.
He's still pretty much alive. Well, in fact, staying static might have been the right choice, right? Dora just walked past it.
Yeah, true.
And this circle is still the first one, so not much damage is going to be dealt. Nero, though, is finally reaching a new area. That's where Legalov is going to show up, Bison in hand. And actually spotted out Nero, at least saw the vehicle, but Legalov needs to buy his teammates back first. There's 2 of them. Able to get himself finally find a place to use that medkit. RQ having a very, very slow game.
Yeah, definitely. But at least he will have his teammates back things up. And here on out, we do see some of the players still holding their position at the edge of the zone. Attack around, still prioritizing to get into the safe zone immediately. Gonna meet off with the team of IDS with Buriran, also already safe at the Militia as well as Forest Red. Now, let's see if attack all round will be able to gatekeep. RRQ, Razor was able to be revived back. Don't Cry also on the same area. 1v1 situation. They're still further away, but it seems that they know that information. Will Razor try to actually go in for the long range? Somehow he's just peeking through the window. Finally spot out. Don't Cry there, but he's not moving. He's not actually trying to go in. But finally, he finally goes in for the close combat, closing into Don't Cry, little by little, ready. Oh, but I think he's actually prioritizing to buy some stuff from the vending machine, and Don't Cry is just moving around the area. And LBT right at the top with 1 player right down, which is RRQ Razor. PE spotted out the steps, chasing after the steps, also maneuvering 2v1 situation. This is not going to be safe for Razor.
Yeah, with the mini Uzi in hand, Legalov is going to perish to the blue. LBT turns the corner to find Razor 16, and that's going to be 2 members of RQ. Kazu getting eliminated from the game. Unfortunately for Dutz, does not have enough coins to bring back his teammate, but might not even have the chance, even if he does have the currencies. Our attack all around, swarming this compound. Dutz, the Tatsuya dash to try and fight with the sidearm, but it's not the weakest weapon in the world. Kororo easily takes care of him. It's number 5 for attack all around.
Right, things are slowing down a little bit. People are tagging off 1 player from another player. Pretty much it's just on either side whether or not they will be able to spot out 1 solo player all by himself. And RRQ Abai will be left alone. Started out with Legolas, try to bring back the teammates. Ended up now Abai will be the one who has the last man standing out. Torrad, on the other note, is right here, right behind the team of Buriram United. Long range shots trying to do some damage right there, but they also get some damage in return as well. Now Darkle, 1 shot. They are at the outside zone. On the other side, we got Rivers Red meeting off with the attack all around. They bring the fight to them. Slingshot himself. Right here, Diamond. 1v1 situation. Try to do a little bit of shotgun, but doesn't get enough though. But Posey with the grenade. Nicely done. Takes down 1 player. And now trying to rotate through the window and out the window as well. Trying to push through to the attack around. Diamond gets another one. Foki will be taken down as well. Now attack around. Doesn't have much of the favor as well for them. Jump God trying to do as jump as possible, but he managed to actually redeem himself, takes down Posey in the process, but they are trying to melee themselves as well. But Jump God traces down Posey Posey, and Posey trying to actually break through to that wall, but somehow Nameless makes through and shuts down Jump God straight away.
Yeah, Sami with the micro Uzi of all things to be the be-all end-all. Kuroro on the run with a baseball bat in his hand. The rest of Reverse Red trying to chase him down. Kuroro ends up being trapped. This Reverse Red coming up victorious, only losing one. Lozzie about to make them lose a lot more. Nameless had to be sacrificed, scapegoated to the Indonesians as Reverse Red looks for an exit.
Now, Torak comes through to finish what the team of Rivers Red started, but on the other side, C-Triple-G, the one has been underperforming, and On Fire will be taken on immediately by Noki, Toda. Two underperforming teams, despite Toda did massive job for game number 2 with top 6.
No.
But now, trying to fight with Koskyu, Noki fixing himself up again.
There's a
But
good
Koskyu
chance, honestly.
moving away, Frikri will be using the portal. They're sticking together right now. And now, Frikri will try to back things up, or will C-Triple-G actually backs off and not allow Toda to actually chase them off even further. It seems that C-Triple-G say just, shoo man, give me a chance to breathe. Because the fact that this is not in the favor of Toba though, because C-Triple-G got a full squad and Toda only got 2 players. That's actually a risk for the team of Toda.
Yeah. It's very rare you see C-Triple-G back off from a fight, right? I mean, that's also a product of the past 3 games where they have not been able to get much done. Koskyu gets sniped again, and Koskyu is one of the 4 members that actually has a good inventory. If Noki wins this, which he will, might be disastrous, but thankfully there was a trade coming back on fire now. Under a lot of pressure is Fikri to show up to the match and try to end things off. He's on fire against down, but a good trade come back. One more is the one that gets down. Is Zen late to the party and might be too late to finish off C-Triple-G, and he knows it.
And he will be backing off. He knows for a fact that this is not going to be in their favor. And the vending machine is right here for C-Triple-G. They're going to contest it off. They're not going to allow any of the survivor coming in from the team of Dota themselves. This is amazing job from C-Triple-G. Different shade coming in from the fight that they've done from game 1 to game 3. Here, Torak fighting off with PE Esports. Beautiful grenade. Hoang takes down North first of all. Nero comes through for the backstab, shooting down one player. Torak will be immediately shuts down by the team of PE Sports.
Very, very well done from the side of PE in that clean execution. Torak finally eliminated by C-Triple-G. This is the furthest the C-Triple-G has ever made in a round, at least for today. But it is definitely great to see them finding the strike once more. And look at the circle, right? Reverse rate on the east side. PE now having a long journey through the jungle. BRU on the northern end. 9DS primarily focusing on the southern compound, with Liam watching the western compound, with Liam watching the southern bridge. That's where C-Triple-G is going to come in from. Multiple angles to be aware of, and only limited compounds to work with. Liam already suffering the first death.
Rivers Red comes through with a portal, and it seems that they will try to see if anybody tries to get into the portal as well to their side. C-Triple-G is on the other side as well, on fire, trying to pick a little bit. Grenade will be thrown out to the side of Rivers Red, but it doesn't hit anyone though. And somehow, On Fire will be trying to flanking from one side. Grenade after one another, try to break the glue wall as well. But somehow it's not going to be enough though. As it seems that Rivers have finally pushed through to actually rotate to another side, and they will be meeting off with the team of Indostar. Kochil will be taken off. And on the note, we do see Summing as well as Diamond still surviving. They're going to actually recover the teammates back again. But C-Triple-G is already have their eyes in the target to actually push out. But somehow Rivers Red trying to survive it out. Diamond clears out immediately. Our 18-year Indostar Raz is away from the area, surviving all alone.
This could be a bit tough for Indostars, realistically. But good decision-making from Reverse Red to take the gold portal and try to end it off. C-Triple-G with the binoculars scans out the entirety of Reverse Red, including Raz in that area. And look at the circle. Out in the open is where the game wants these teams to head towards. Huang Ang getting a snipe to Wasana is a good start. PE looking to systematically take control of this game. You know, C-Triple-G watching out for them from the southern side, but this circle is going to force them all out into the center point. PE will be the first one to make a move.
One shot doesn't get it off done though. C-Triple-G needs to figure out Buriram. Will be pushed a little by little through the zone itself. They got a portal there, so they don't need to worry much. They spotted out C-Triple-G in the open. Joanna trying to actually to shoot in, but damage coming in, and it seems that somebody comes through from the backside as well. Buriram gonna close off every single angle as C-Triple-G as well as Rivers Red try to actually sandwich this team. As Kozgu close through, and it seems that the game's still a little bit slow pace right now.
Peter getting sniped by Moshi. Reverse Red taking the gold portal again onto the ground floor. One more. Naded in the face by Jonah, and BRU might just go in for the killing blow. Do they know that Reverse Red is literally right behind them? Jonah pushes through and takes out Kozgu. It's C-Triple-G facing the firing squad of BRU. PE now in their sights, and PE Esports, in fact, have control of the circle. Reverse Red wants to change that. Jonah as well. He's saying, let's go, people, let's go. Try to take them out, but Reverse Red is on the other side, and now it's going to be a three-way fight. Moshi takes the Raz as Indostar out of the picture already, and Reverse Red will have BRU as their main opponent as PE trying to take advantage of this. Sa Ming loses that fight, but it's actually Moshi that takes him down, and Don't Cry will reap the rewards. Reverse Red getting wiped out, and now C-Triple-G decides that it's their moment to join this fray. BRU down to just Wasana and Moshi. Narrow finds on fire, and Huang Ang will be taken away by Wasana as each team trying to catch whatever scraps of points that they have. LBT stuck in the middle, but it's PE Esports with the most members left alive. Narrow, Don't Cry, and LBT. Don't Cry the first one to make contact. Narrow wins that one narrowly against On Fire, and it's Moshi left on the side of BRU. Wasana as well, not looking too healthy. PE Esports have the members advantage, but all of them are in the red. Wasana needs some time to heal himself back up. Moshi supporting with the glue wall melters, try to melt down all of this labyrinth to expose the members of PE Esports. But Don't Cry, Narrow, they themselves also have utilities to work with. Trogon in the hand of Don't Cry. They're trying to find out the members of BRU. Don't Cry taking the gold corner to the back to backstab Wasana, and Moshi flushed out from his cave. It's PE Esports to nail down the snowy slopes of Alpine, and the first booyah for Vietnam.
Nicely done. The first booyah for the team of Vietnam. Loving the spirit. Look at that. The flag being raised for the team of Vietnam.
What did I say? PE Sports on Alpine finally showing up huge. Is a map that the powerhouses, the usual powerhouse teams, might not be that comfortable with, and PE Sports who's showing the composure in this game.
Yes. I think the game number 4 was just really tactical. Everybody just tried to figure out which are the best way to go in. They try to tease a little bit with the long range shot. Finding an opening was the way to go, and when the team C-Triple-G push in from Rivers Red to the side of Buriram, but the Buriram rotation was just beautiful. From one edge to another edge, they managed to survive it all to top 2, and coming off with the PE Sport has the odds in their favor with their players still surviving off. It was just amount of time to see whether or not Buriram was able to be fired off, but the flanking them done, but PE Sport was just beautiful.
Oh, I love that. It's the FFWS logo on the side of PE Sports, right? I mean, for the newer audience for Free Fire, we have now individual regions for competitive Free Fire, right? FFWS, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, of course, and the highlight reel for PE Sports. In fact, this is, I would say, a slower game overall. You know, a lot of teams are taking their time, making more tactical decisions. C-Triple-G backing off. That's the first in a long time. PE Sports able to win very crucial fights, and towards the end, they were the one with control of the circle, and they were the one that capitalized on the tendencies of the teams wanting to fight. And PE Sports was like, all right, you do my job. And now I'll reap the rewards.
Yeah, agree. The highlights definitely also comes out to the part where attack around shuts down JV's. What Polkey, triple kill, beautiful 360 spin. Was a great job from him to survive it out as the hero for the AAA to actually take them down. But on the process, while they're trying to survive it out, they were shut down by the team of Rivers Red as they try to get into the zone. Buriram, on the other note, they meet off with the team of Indostar as they cleared out because Raz was the only one to be surviving. He was away from the fight, and in the end, try to get into the zone, will be taken down. Great shot coming through from PE Sport, and managed to be spot out one more player to go from C-Triple-G. Narrow takes him down immediately, and they know for a fact it's going to be only 2 players to be surviving, and Buriram was just shut down for the contest for that booyah.
That goal portal at the very end, the backstab, we talked about the potential that this goal portal can bring. PE Sports showed it right there. Again, we say it's a slower game, you know, lower revive counts, total knockdowns also slightly lower than average, but a lot of glue walls destroyed in this game.
Same as how we've seen from game number 1 and game number 2. Highest skill coming in from On Fire. He was the top 3 players had the highest kill from the challenge group stage, and he is not disappointing here at the grand finals as well. Highest is coming in from PELBT, great damage-wise with 37,615. Definitely the slowest game from all of the 4 rounds that we have start for the first session for today. And hopefully it will actually be a little bit better for the next session, because the fact that most of the time teams will definitely build up even more potential and as well as their own momentum to fight out for the second session. Now coming in for the Sniper Assassin, 82 middle kill points by the IDS 18 gear. Still not as far as Toda Zen has done. Headhunter coming in from BRU Moshi, definitely he deserved that. Moshi also actually combining both of the Headhunter as well as Grenade. He is dominating both of that skill, as well as Combat Medic coming in from RRQ Latgalula with 3 revives.
Yeah, so we see a couple of situations this game, right? It's definitely a way better game for CGG, and it's an underwhelming game for RRQ Kazu, right? The momentum broke a little bit. PE Esports stepping up as well. First booyah for Vietnam. When we take a look at the loadout for PE Esports, right? Double Tatsuya, an A124, and a Homer. And may I just say, it's really nice to see Homer finally kind of making a comeback, right?
True.
Back then, I remember some teams run 4 homers, and if you get tagged by 1 homer, it is like, man, I'm in trouble. You get tagged by 4 homers, you just take your hands off your phone. That's it. You are destined. You're destined to get eliminated.
Agree. We got 3 kills by Nero and LBT, 2 by Huang and Don't Cry. So definitely the kill points does not stack us as we see from the rest of the game. Because again, as we stated already, this is a really slow-paced game. Most of the teams are not actually hungry for the blood. They really try to survive it out and trying to figure out which strategy will be the best to fight it off. Damage-wise, the highest damage I've seen so far, it comes from RRQ themselves with 3,000 damage they've done, and here on out from the side of PE Sport, 1,000 each from themselves. So again, the game slow definitely is the team for game number 4.
And maybe because it's cold, maybe it's because it's a bit